Section 8.6, applications of rational functions. We're going to do example B here. This will help you with the 8.6 green worksheet number 4. So go ahead and take out your note handout from today's class, which is, what's today? Well, Wednesday. Take out your notes handout from today, and this is example B at the bottom. Suppose you have a 100 milliliter solution that is 30% acid and 70% water. How many milliliters of acid would you need to add to make that solution 60%? So we're trying to make it more acidic. This is a good tie-in with chemistry class, and let's see what we have here. So currently the percentage that we have right now, let's call that P. We'll call that P1. It's our current percentage. P2 will be the percentage that we're trying to shoot for, that we're trying to change it to. So the current percentage, P1, is 30 out of 100 parts is acid, right? If it's 30%, then out of those 100 milliliters, we have 30 that are acid. So 30 milliliters out of 100. The question is, how many milliliters of acid would you need to add? So milliliters of acid to add, let's call that our X, the amount of acid that we're adding to the solution. So the question is, how much acid would we add to the top to get this new percentage to be equal to 60%? Well, if you add X milliliters to the acid portion, you're also adding that amount to the total. If you have this beaker full of liquid and you're adding X milliliters of acid, well, that adds to the top, but it also adds to the total, because the whole amount would rise based on the amount that X is equal to. So our goal here is to take the 30 out of 100 and add X to the top and X to the bottom, so that instead of having a 0.3 or 30% solution, let's get rid of that. We don't want it to be 30%. Our goal is to make it 60%. So P1 was equal to 30%, which is 0.3, but P2, our new percentage, we want it to be 60%. And that's why we're setting this equal to 0.6. From this point, you go ahead and do the cross multiplying that we did in today's class. 30 plus X over 100 plus X is set equal to 0.6 over 1. We're going to cross multiply. 30 plus X times 1 is 30 plus X. 0.6 times the quantity, 100 plus X, is 0.6 times 100 is 60 plus 0.6X. When you distribute 0.6 to 100 and the X, you get 60 plus 0.6X. At this point, who's the boss? We have the X is the boss term that's going to call the 0.6X over to its side of the equation. We're going to take away 0.6X from both sides. This is called gathering our like terms. We have 30 now on the left, plus 1 whole X minus 0.6X is 0.4X, equals 60. Now that the 0.4X is over on the left, it's going to kick out the 30 from that side. We're trying to get the 0.4X alone. 30. Finally, the X is going to kick out the 0.4 rather, by dividing both sides by 0.4. So our final answer here, when you take 30 divided by 0.4, you get 75. So we would need to add 75 milliliters of acid to the mix in order to get it to 60%. Just check that. So if you had 30 and you added 75 milliliters of acid, you get 105 milliliters of acid in the mixture. You had 100 total milliliters of mixture, and you're going to add the 75, because if you add 75 acid, it goes to the top and the bottom. It goes to the total mixture. That's that increase right there that the whole mixture went up by. we increased it by 75. So that becomes 175. If you divide 105 by 175, you should get 0.6, which is that 60% target rate that we were looking for. Go ahead and answer the two follow-up questions. How much would you add to make it 90%? And then the question, could it ever be 100%? Answer those on your own and have them ready for class tomorrow. Also, complete number 4 from the green worksheet along with 1 through 3, which is the normal assignment for tonight.